Try a bit more vibe coding. Let's see what I've got. So the first one is this guy. Basically, instead of just being flat, now I'm thinking about 3D. So this is Z and X, and this is from the top. The top doesn't scale, so I would need to increase the size of the plate. Yeah, so you can see the emitters now on the both sides, and they are lines in this case. I think I had a version with just 2 points, but I thought since I'm doing 3D, so why not make them lines as well? And it works to some extent. I can increase the size of the line. Let's just auto scale. Auto scale means that it will be showing between some max and min, so this horribleness, it's not as extreme, it's just showing it this way. And yeah, I can change the angle as before. And what was surprising to me, that I was hoping to see a bit more spread in what y direction, but I didn't. And it's all because this accumulative nature of light, it aggregates, and so everything in the middle will be much more, so it's like a much more bright, so it's almost like it's a light but in the middle, but just brighter. So making a column is not making much sense, is what I've learned from this experiment, and I can prove it works. I can change the distance, right? So if I just make it much closer, and then we can make a smaller angle, you can see that it is light in a line emitted. So when it's very close, you can see the difference. So it's not a mistake, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so unfortunately, this method is not making a big difference, especially at the distances like 4, size 4. Yeah, you still get a lot of light in this 0y direction on the plate. And that's when I thought, what if I have just corner lights, and maybe it will be better. And pay attention for this diff. So this diff here is the difference between min and max of irradiance on this xy plane. Yeah, so technically I can change the scale here myself if I want to make it more realistic looking in terms of how it would look like, because the difference is not that big, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what will happen with corners. And that is what's going to happen with corners. And you can see the difference is a couple magnitude, or maybe 1 magnitude smaller between brightest and dimmest point. Again, shows slightly exaggerated. On this one, I think I have a broken auto scale of irradiance on the left side. So, but now you can see the line length, and it's from the previous leftover. It's basically corners now only. Let's zoom out. The situation on X and Z is the same as previously. It's minus 30 degrees, and the distance is 4 units versus 1 unit of receiver. Now the line length is this y direction, and you can't see it here because this view only shows the plate itself. So let's just make plate bigger so we can see the lights. If we make a plate bigger, you can see that I'm basically making a square essentially, because you can see from the side it somewhere around -2 +2, and so that's why the distance in y direction is 4. So when they're in the corners, again, probably not proving anything new. Yeah, just the fact that if you have 4 lights, it's better, and you will have a well spread out light I'm not sure about 45 degrees. I don't think it makes any difference at this point. So if we make a 45 degrees, let's just experiment. I didn't try it. Okay. Now we need to make the plate smaller. Sorry, no, this one stays 4. This guy gets smaller. And because it's much farther away, I need to make it bigger, but I can't make it bigger. I would need to change the code. So it's like up to 6 it should be. Let me quickly do that. Up to 6. Okay. Okay, so now I can go up to 6. Let's just make it 45 degrees. And this one goes up to 6. I mean, the difference is much bigger than I had before to begin with. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, the diff is not as small as when it was 30 degrees. You get the disintegration much smaller at 30. Yeah, I can go back to basically 4 here and 30 here, and you will get this very small number. Yeah, it looks like 30 degrees still the case, but now if you put them in the corners and not just in the middle, then you will get well lit surface. Yeah, that's it.